They have released the dog. I'm Lil Rick the gamer, do it 100% gamer, bro. If no one else working hard, I would do it for the gamer. Yo, can't contain my flow. I need to play a game for sure. Maybe RTSS, RPG, or maybe even MMO.
Howdy, and welcome back for another Lucid Adventure Idle RPG video. Now I need you to hit that like and subscribe buttons because I post content daily. Alright, let's get into it. Back to our progression. I feel like it's been long enough since we did one, like a week or so, whatever. So we here at the little main screen and everything. We just got done doing our new best record for our origin run. I jammed the hell out of it, but was finally able to reach max power up in origin, because like once we hit that 1599 mark, it takes a while to get the power up. So I was a little bit of patient and used some gems just to kind of get us up there, as well as once we get to the 1799 mark, it still had to utilize those same patience and more gems. And once I realized, like, yeah, we're gonna definitely blow past whatever our last record was, I might as well gem my power. I might as well gem the extra power just to be able to see how far it can take me, which it didn't take me far at all, so that was kind of a waste, but it's alright. We got 26 at the least of all. We probably wouldn't have got no more than 24, so that's not a big of a difference, but that does allow us to get a 101 for our insta clear now. So that means we can get the karma that's on 80 as well as the karma that's on 100, so giving us extra karma when we do the insta. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, we see we pushing over 9700 for the most part on all of our areas. Kobo need to work on that a little bit more. We're not really like pushing to get the 10k. It's like a gradual thing, just because I'm putting resources in various different places, and since progression is slow now, I'm not able to just throw a chunk of experiences into something to like power us up so it can carry us. So we're gradually getting there. I think we'll do a Kobo Run now while we're talking about it. So this is our standard team that we're using. Constant Tempest, Swordsman Drip. Oh yeah, wait a second. No, you know what? Not even the standard team. Just because I didn't changed up. I changed up my teams. I got a team for every area and everything. But yeah, this is our standard team for Kobo right now. Since we got them built, we have more characters built relatively decently, so now we're going to be able to do a little bit more. If you have been following the subjugation videos, you should know that we do have a transcendent prize for our drip suit. PvP, let's go. They're going to body us, but it's going to be all right. Come on, give us those hands so we can keep it moving. Bars. Oh snap, we done rocked them. Feel every bit of it. They didn't want it. They didn't want it. That don't normally happen, people. Y'all know this by now. Alright, so we have our transcended prize. Let's change to our farming set here. We have our transcended prize, which is allowing our drip and our team to get a lot more damage. Mostly drip getting more damage in every area, but when we do subjugation, our team getting a lot more damage. But we're not lacking too bad. I mean, I believe I spoke in the past, like we are already max level. It's not a lot that's different outside of just our overall team progress, because we've been working on a few things I'm probably going to talk about in some other future subjugation videos, that we've been working kind of on our light. I've been building him up because I had to listen to the elephant in the room. Apparently people want me to try out light and subjugation, and I'm like, okay, I didn't have him built. He wasn't one of the characters that I was using, but I'll just see how he stacks up. So far he's actually been looking slightly better than our dark, but once again, our dark didn't get a lot of investment either, so they're probably about just on par, just about the same for the most part in terms of what they can do had I put the same amount of investment into dark, which isn't much. I really don't care to have the extra magic DPS. I mean, if anything, it helps me out in Dan at the very least. Having light build helps me out in Dan Dan. But as far as just my overall like subjugation, there's not that big of a difference, but the little bits of difference does matter because that 1% or that 2% that you couldn't get on average can change just in those aspects. I did level up my ho ho. Yeah, we got our marshmallow dudes leveled up. I think twice. I did it, or once. I don't know. I was kind of gradually doing it. We're slowly working our marshmallows up to 30 so we can get them all nice and strong for our just our overall progression everything. Warrior is another one that I've been working towards. I've been consulting with my dude, a rescue panda, over at the Discord. You should come over there to the Discord. Link to that will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below, where we talk about a lot of things. Though we got some good knowledge going on, and I was talking to Panda because I was like mentioning just with the comments that I was getting on some of my subjugation videos, where some of it was some bullshit and some of it was pretty constructive. And mad respect for the people that can be eloquent when they're typing what they're saying rather than just bashing and being hateful and spiteful, because you know what, fuck you with a sick dick. That's how I feel. Okay, so we decided to build our warrior more or less because his main karma weapon gives physical defense down, and we like our defense breaks. It's going to really help for our physical DPS since we're more focused in on our physical DPS, so that's going to help us a little bit. So we've been kind of putting some karma into him, and his weapons a little bit more for that reason, so we can get that defense down. And I want to see how that changes my game utilizing him for those aspects. Other than that, I think Choco BB will be like the next one that we'll probably touch, and then we'll probably come back to Dark. I think for the most part, everybody's kind of like sort of up there. Our Heart Heater and our Arms and our Lubu really haven't been like messed around with like that. Like Lubu, I don't even think I really even use for much of anything anymore. Like I could get some of the stats out of these skills, if not all of the stats on these skills, just so he can still push out some good damage. Like he has some stuff for subjugation where he can dish out some damage. I might test that in the future just to see how good it turns out. But resources are very limited, and doing this F2P it'd be nice, when people are like, yo, do this, do that, try this, try that. It's like, yo, PayPal link is in the description box below. If you want to see these things happen, yo, send me some money. Like that's simple. I can make this happen. But until then, like you just wait till I make it. Wait till I make it happen, and ride the back seat, and we'll see how things go in the future. Simple as that. Alright, as far as our abandoned mines go, we're not super far to abandoned mines. At least I don't think we're super far to abandoned mines. I don't know, is 76 far to abandoned mines? I don't think it is. But that is about as far as we can get so far. We haven't really been like hardcore focusing abandoned mine. That's probably why you haven't seen the abandoned mine video either, because we haven't really been hardcore focusing it. But since we got drip kind of built up, we use him, which is kind of help our abandoned mine push a little bit more. Not even just on the damage alone, just being able to have somebody to back up throw swordsman fields, so I can have at least two characters in that aspect. I like the 3-3 kind of thing where you got 3 magic units and three physical units, because they can like coincide for each other's fallacies. Whether I need range, whether I need things that's on the ground, whether I need magic or magic things on the ground, or magic range, or physical things on the ground, or physical range. I got all my bases covered for the most part, and Tempest is like clutch in that aspect. He's like a must-have. You're not playing with Tempest in Abandoned Mine. I don't know what you're doing. You're doing something wrong there. PvP. Yeah, PvP. All right, Nightmare Tower. We're up to 86 right now, and we're about to get reset in the next day, so that's I guess okay. I don't think we're gonna get past 86, mostly because of damage reasons. It's like I can't get enough DPS off for me to be able to even clear it, even if I do a second attack with it, which is fine though. We hit that DPS wall and it's not a big deal for me. We'll be able to do better in the next go around, and we might just start talking about some tower, just for the future, because I know people kind of vaguely ask about tower. It's not like something that's really that big of a deal, but we can go through our process and what we do for our tower and how we go about that. So that can be a thing for the future that we can do. I really think I would need sets. I would need to like literally set my gear for when I do my tower. Not just have any any of my normal like gear sets, but actually set a specific gear set for the tower for it to be like at its best. Because you only get three little gear sets, and it's like I use my damage set for the most part. But sometimes I feel like because like my damage set might not be the best because we're looking for a weakened monster and team power up bonus for our stages in there, and I probably don't need that. Well, I know I don't need that, but I probably can get more damage or something else if I were to just set up some kind of thing. I might drop my speed set and just like swap that, but I don't know. I might just end up just manually swapping things in and out just to get the best of the best out of it. We are reaching max level for a lot of our weapons on a lot of our characters. Who's a better example? Yeah, Dark's pretty good one. Sword is kind of a good one too, I think. Yeah, I don't think Choco. Well, we did just do all of this like a few hours before recording this video, but we are maxing some of them out. So transcending things was going to start being a little more important. It's difficult because F2P gems are not exactly the easiest to come by, especially when you're spending a lot of them on refreshing certain things, and well, mostly refreshing the abandoned mine and refreshing origin. So that's 2,000 of them a day, and that's probably close to about half of what I could farm up in a day. So like it's really scarce. I think at the most maybe you can farm about 5,000 gems in a day, maybe. I don't even think that much. Like somewhere around that number. So it's kind of hard, and transcending like stuff costs gems, so that's pretty rough. It's definitely not the best thing for an F2P player. It's definitely not. I mean, it's so beneficial, but it is not the best thing for an F2P player. It just like kills you when there's other things that are also in of importance. So you kind of gotta split your importance in what you're like building and everything. Like I could get this transcended. This would be perfect to have transcended for my team. So much more damage, so much more that we can get out of this weapon for our Sora, even though she's not like one of our main DPS and everything, but we get the extra subjugation, HP, and defense for her, so her survival will go up a little more, plus our team HP on top of it. So, and as we level it up, it's just going to scale a lot better. But look at how much it costs. Like, we don't even have enough now, especially after I just did that gem push in Origin. It's like, I don't know. It's pretty expensive. Be nice if they did like a half off day for the transcending, because transcending it's rough. It's rough, but that's just that. We're sitting on not that much on our karma, but a little bit on our karma. But we're getting there for the most part. Now, as far as the guild goes and everything, I guess we are max, but we've been moving things around, been shaking things up because we had people that's been leaving the game, people that's been leaving the community. Because man, some people just don't have a funny bone, or they just don't like my sense of humor, and that's okay. If you don't like my sense of humor, this place is not for you. Then this is like a country club. It's a revolving door. People can come and go as they see fit. It's not like I'm about to twist your arm or anything like that. So if you feeling some type of way, oh well, boo hoo. Go move on. We will be okay. I don't hate you, and if you hate me, I feel sorry that you feel that way because I don't have hatred in my heart. I just got nothing but love for you. So that is that. And we're still grinding 11. We've been pretty much good, even with losing and gaining players and stuff. We're pretty much still good in this aspect for the most part. Like we're knocking things out. My Todd is still kind of trash. I can do like no fucking damage to him, but that's all right. That's all right. We still got like a few players that are insanely powerful enough to take him down. So we're able to do like 2 runs of this for the most part, and I can pretty much knock out all the other ones. Like I think my Watchman I still have to do like 2 rounds of, but as far as the Primitive Demon and an Old War Machine, I can do those in one go. I think like the day before yesterday or whatever it was, I knocked both of these out by myself on our second round. Excuse me. That's pretty much that in a nutshell. Not that much more we can really talk about on the account moving forward. Probably gonna have some more stuff I'm gonna chat with you guys about in some more subjugation videos in the future. Our plans, what we're working on, what we're working towards, recapping on what I'm saying and reiterating on what I said today. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button. If you didn't, there's a button for y'all haters too. And join our Discord where we have a lot of good stuff going on. Talk shit, pick on each other, have fun, move on with our lives. Link to that will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn those post notifications on so you can be first when my content goes live. And this is your host, Gamer Dude 2088. And I'll see y'all next time. And I'm out. Deuces.